That's the thumbnail of the video right there. That's the thumbnail of the video. That right there, this is the thumbnail of the video right here. How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. I promised that I would be back today watching more One Piece. Well, I mean, I mostly promised myself because you guys don't really, you know, for you guys, it's been at least 2 days since I posted the last episode. Unless you are in the Discord or you're a YouTube member, do one of those two things. If you want more One Piece, you want more anime, you just want more of me in general, join the Discord. But we left off on Luffy unlocking Conqueror's Haki. No clue what that means. But I know that Shanks has it, and I know that Boa has it. I'm assuming that Silver can also... Oh, wait, no. Silver did do it, right? Rayleigh Silver, he also did it. So that's like the scale of people who have this ability. I still don't know what the fuck that means because they refuse to explain it. I texted one of my friends after I finished also one of my Discord mods. I texted them after I finished watching that episode, and I was like, bro, when am I gonna know what the fuck that is? And he just said, oh boy, strap in. Like, so I assume that means never, I guess. It's the thing that frustrates me the most about it is that seemingly everyone else knows what it is, right? Like, it's not the blank century where no one knows except for like a handful of people. It seems like everyone else knows what the fuck it means except Luffy. So therefore, I don't get to know what it means. And here we are. I've yapped long enough. I just want to kind of get straight into it. So let's just get into it. All right, so is Luffy about to fucking work them then? Best of luck! Y'all are about to get fucking worked. So last episode or last video I was saying he's not even gonna go gear 2 or gear 3. But now it seems like he's gonna go gear 2, he's gonna go gear 3. He's not in any position. Bro has still not been trying. Like, he still hasn't gone gear 2, he still hasn't gone gear 3. He has not been trying at all during this whole fight. Shut up, dude. I like how the first time he moved her like all the way onto a different platform, and this time he just moved her like 5 feet because now he's like, all right, I'm just gonna go gear 2, beat their ass. Like, at least I assume that's his like idea in his brain is he's like, all right, I'm gonna actually try now and I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you. That's it. Yeah, the gas from the poison. I mean, he probably got poisoned worse fighting Crocodile, right? No, probably not. Damn. Luffy, can you just go gear 2 already? Just go gear 2, brother. He's not gonna fall into the pit of blades. You guys love this pit of blades so much. Remember, all men are stretchy. Don't forget, they can all stretch. Balloon! Let's go! Yeah. Big exhale. He just blows the poison onto all of them. They all just start fucking melting. I mean, she can always just spit out more poison, right? I love that they all think that this is just a thing everyone can do. Yep, going gear 2, baby! Gear 2! He said. I know that doesn't look as impressive when there's, you know, a microphone in front of my face, but I promise I was hitting a really cool pose. Yep, that's all men. All men. We're all smoking. Yeah, bro's way too fast now. Even with their hockey, he's way too fast. They can't even see where the... She can read his fucking mind, but she can't stop him. He still hasn't gone full power, by the way. Still has gear 3 in his back pocket. I think he's gonna be okay. Who am I? But I think he's gonna be okay. Bro is just a demon. He's just moving at like Dragon Ball speeds now. Bro, he's moving at like at a minimum like Krillin level speeds, Yamcha level speeds, something like that, you know? He's fast. The One Piece fans are so upset that I just compared Luffy to Krillin, but Krillin is strong for any other show, you know? Damn. How the fuck do you clothesline a snake? How do you clothesline a snake? I don't know, but I know Luffy just did it. Not this time. Bro, he's gonna gum send you flying off into fucking space. Gum, you got knocked the fuck out. All right, now Luffy versus Boa. I'm gonna kill you now. Yeah, now she's gonna turn them to stone. He was mean to me. Also, I did originally predict that she was just gonna immediately fucking love Luffy because his name is Monkey and she likes monkeys, but so far that has not been the case. And at this point, I know for a fact Luffy's never gonna fuck with her, right? Because she kind of sucks. She's kind of the worst. Not compared to some of the other... Hogback is still objectively worse than she is, but she's definitely an asshole. Did he just punch their hair to death? Did he just knock the highlights out of their hair? He punched the highlights out of her hair! Wait, when the fuck did he do that? That's like some Looney Tunes shit. He tied the snake tails together? That is some Looney Tunes ass shit. What the hell? I think he wins? He wins? GG? Uh-oh! People are gonna see your back! Yeah. He knows they're all sensitive about it. He still doesn't know why, but he knows they're sensitive about it. So he's helping out because he's the best fucking guy on the planet for absolutely no like nobody deserves the amount of kindness he shows to them. Yeah. For whatever reason, this is a big deal to you guys. I still don't know what the fuck is going on. You guys are so fucking gullible, it's crazy. Again, I know it's because they're like a secluded tribe island, so they're just being manipulated by these three goobers. But like, still, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, so she also knows that they're just bullshitting. Gonna be something real depressing, like a slave brand or something like that, right? It has to be something like crazy, horrific backstory related, because I've heard people talk about this character positively before, and based on what I've seen, there's absolutely no redeeming qualities this person has, so there has to be some reason for why they're the way they are, you know? So let's get into it. We're just going straight into the next episode. All right, tell me your sad backstory. He said, now do I get to beat your ass? Or what? Am I beating your ass? Or are you changing them back? I'm not going to, though. Yeah, they were stinky bobinkies to me in front of my subjects. Don't be a bitch. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like, he knows they're gonna be okay without him, you know? They'll still be able to find each other because they have the little pieces of paper. So they'll still be able to find each other and take care of each other. So at the end of the day, he's like, good, they'll still be okay, even without me. Fucking Flintstones looking ass character, bro. W Margaret! How the fuck would they know that? Shut up! Don't stop having this character talk. This Flintstones ass character needs to stop talking. I am done with this Flintstones ass character. So I don't want to thank you. I want meat. Bro, there's no food. She said, you're about to eat. What the fuck, bro? Hey, yo! She really about to let bro hit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, anything here you wanna take a little sampling of? Anything here you're trying to taste, my man? What the fuck are we doing? That's the thumbnail of the video right there. That's the thumbnail of the video. That right there, this is the thumbnail of the video right here. What the hell? You really said, hey, you want to taste? What the fuck? Celestial dragon. That looks like a celestial dragon to me. Yep. Fucking slave brand type shit. Yeah, it's something that he saw on Sabati, right? I mean, they don't look that old either. Yo, is that Buggy? I just saw Buggy in the newspaper. So, yeah, I did that shit. I did that shit. He was being a dick. He was being a dick. He shot one of my friends. Yeah. He shot one of my friends. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, he deserved a good slap. Right in the fucking nose. That celestial dragon is lucky to still be breathing. He's way lucky that he's capable of breathing. He's lucky he's not eating through a fucking straw. Yeah, some slavery type shit. Once again, not slaves already pretty bad, but and being how much of a focus is on Boa's looks, not great. Not great implications. It's giving Sindri Hogback energy. Fucking gross little freaks. God damn, bro. That's honestly, that's a sadder backstory than most of the Straw Hat crew. Like, at least from my perspective, I feel like their backstory is more horrific. Damn. Mari got big and strong. Big and strong. They said it was Tiger Fisher. Now that's a good fucking dude. That's a good fucking guy right there. So why the fuck was Hachi with Arlong then? Why the fuck was Hachi with Arlong then, dude? So who would go from being under someone like Fish or Tiger? Ah, okay, never mind. That's why. That's why. Okay, got it. Copy that. So that's why he was covering it up while they were... Got it. Makes sense. Because otherwise, he's just instantly getting fucking attacked there. I mean, he was already getting attacked just for being a fish man, right? So... What the fuck are you doing? What is she doing? So she's literally the reason that they got back to the fucking island and they're giving her shit? You're giving her shit despite the fact that you wouldn't even be in this situation without her? You'd just be fucking wandering around aimlessly? Like, what are you talking about, dummy? Why would I look down on you for something other people did to you? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? Bro is stoked. Yeah, I mean, I know I already said it, but to me, it kind of feels like the three sisters have a more horrific backstory than most of the Straw Hats. Obviously, Robin's in particular is pretty fucking heartbreaking. Everyone Robin knew died. That's horrific. She was alone and couldn't trust anyone for a long time. But was she a child sex slave? It doesn't sound like that was the case. So, in terms of horrific backstories, I gotta give it to the Snake Sisters. The Snake Sisters are S tier when it comes to horrific backstories. Now, does that translate to a high place on the character tier list ranking? You're gonna have to wait to the stream to find out. But I don't think so. I don't think it will. But holy shit, those were some powerful fucking episodes. I was not expecting to get slapped so hard with, like, emotion. You know what I mean? Like, I knew, obviously, it was gonna be some big, huge reveal, because otherwise, like, Boa was... The past few episodes, Boa was too much of a bitch for, like, anyone to really like or root for her character. But I feel like there are a lot of people who like her character outside of the obvious motivations to like her character. But I feel like I've heard a lot of people, like, positively like her character. So I have to assume there's going to be something redeeming about her, right? And then they just drop... I came real close to tearing up during Boa's backstory. I know I stand a little bit further away from the camera now, but... So maybe the camera didn't really see it, but I was holding back tears a lot during Boa's backstory because that shit was pretty fucking horrific. I just love that Luffy is so fucking genuine that people who just will initially revile him after they spend like 15 minutes talking to him, they're like, all right, man, what can I do for you? Like, how can I help you? What do you want? What are you here for? How do I help you? What do you need? Can I get you, like, a moist towelette? Do you want some lunch? Like, what do you need, bro? Like, that's all it takes. 15 minutes, he's in the clear. Luffy and Naruto both excel at talk no jutsu. They both excel at talk no jutsu. It's really one of their strong points. And I feel like I'm probably not a qualified person to talk on this, but I feel like this show does such a good job of, like, reflecting how people who are dealing with similar real world issues kind of feel about their situations. And this is just like another really good example. Boa, a person who had horrific things done to her by these other huge group of people that have this overwhelming amount of power in the world. She's not worried that Luffy's gonna be like, oh, I love the Celestial Dragons. She's worried that Luffy's like gonna be disgusted with her because of what was done to her. And again, I feel like I'm not like a qualified enough person to talk about this, but dude, that's like such a real thing in the world where people will go through like similar situations, same degree that she did, because it's, you know, a fictional thing. Most people aren't kidnapped by the world government who, you know, go through SA or something like that, but people who do go through SA, it tends to be a thing where they like blame themselves, you know what I mean, and think that, you know, moving forward they're not good enough or they're the problem. I don't know, man. One Piece just does such a good job of taking these real world issues, real world emotions and things that people go through and just fictionalizing them, but still doing such justice to like the actual real world versions of it, you know what I mean? One Piece is just really good at things like that, and I feel like that's some of the storytelling elements that I really appreciate of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know like what you guys think of Boa as a character now, or like what you thought of her prior to knowing her backstory. I'm also just generally curious whether or not people like her as a character still. I'm assuming she probably gets like compared to Robin a lot. I have to imagine there's plenty of female stan on female stan violence in One Piece. Just I guess, you know, let me know what side of the aisle you guys come down on. Are you Team Robin, Team Boa? Yeah, with all that being said, don't forget to join the Discord. If you join YouTube memberships, you can also get early access to One Piece and Frieren and things like that. But if you join the Discord, you get even earlier access, and you get to talk like me. You get to talk with me, and you also get to help me make decisions like who I'm going to be cosplaying for the next character tier list video. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace. Hey, if you like this video, then YouTube says that you'll probably like this video that's on the screen right now. So you can go ahead and hit that video. Look, go ahead. This is one right here.